I first was involved with the center back when I was in middle school. We came here when I was in 8th grade to volunteer back when it was Southside Day Nursery. Then I actually also stayed involved with the organization when I was in high school. Coming back full-time, it was just kind of a coincidence. A mutual contact put me in touch with the management team here, and it was like a light bulb went off. The rest of this day is history. I've been on the finance committee for close to 10 years now and been on the board for about 5. My name is Pat Miller, and I'm the board chair here at Southside. One thing that's always stood out to me is the passion that the teachers and the staff have here for what they do. It's always so much fun to see all the teachers and the kids so active and so vibrant. There's always a lesson being learned and being taught. You really get to see the teachers and the staff living out the mission of the organization. My pathway here has been pretty unique. I think you're not going to find a lot of people who have been involved, albeit off and on, with an organization for 25 years. I mean, that's a very long time. By working on their development, helping them learn from an early age, we can show the kids that they've got multiple pathways as they grow up. It's important to show the kids who are attending the center here that they've got the options. It's pretty self-evident that early education is one of the greatest stepping stones for future success for children, and Southside fills a vital role by providing that quality early education for kids.
All right,
Thank you guys.
Right.
Have fun the rest of today.
Charlotte is one of our preschoolers. Just like all of our preschoolers, she has dealt with a lot of changes, and they're big changes. New siblings, new classrooms, new teachers, new friends, and that can be really overwhelming for a 5-year-old. My name is Carrie Ritchie, and I am the Early Intervention Specialist at Southside. My role here is to go into the classrooms or do one-on-one support for children and teachers to implement conscious discipline. Conscious discipline is a trauma-informed, evidence-based framework that it's a way for us to foster socio-emotional growth. So when I first started with Charlotte just had a pretty hard time handling big disappointment, big changes. During our sessions, we talk about what might have happened between her and a peer, how it upset her, how she was feeling about it. And then we also talk about, well, what is our plan moving forward? How can we do this for next time? Now I'm seeing her even coach her friends on how to deal with their upset. Sometimes before the even teacher gets to that child, she's already there and she's, patting their back and saying, it's okay, you got this. From the time that they get here when they're a baby to the time they're ready to leave, everything in between is so formative. And that's why the work that we do at Southside is so important.
I was closing another chapter in my life. I like to say that Southside chose me. Started off as a teacher's assistant, and then Southside saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and I became a lead teacher. My name is Danielle Jackson. I'm a toddler's teacher at Southside Early Childhood Center. Teaching kind of fell in my lap a little bit, but the more and more I was around my Southside family, they encouraged me, and they pushed me in that direction, and it's the best direction I could have ever experienced. One of the things my grandmother used to always tell me that I am loved, and I was one of those kids that needed to hear that because I was always second guessing myself. So in the classroom, we do a circle time and we do words of affirmation. And our last phrase that we say is, I am loved. And I tell them, you guys are all loved. You all are fearfully and wonderfully made. I think it's important for kids to hear that they are loved, they're strong, they're kind, they're brave, because in this life, you're gonna grow up and you're gonna become an adult, and maybe, just maybe, they'll remember, I am loved, I am kind, I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm brave, all of those things. You all are loved, you guys are fearfully and wonderfully made. Through Teach, I was able to go to school and make a lifelong dream of mine come true. It's more than a scholarship program, it's like a partnership. You have everybody in your corner just pushing you to greatness. When they hug me, I always say, you must knew Miss Danielle needed that. And they'll say, Miss Danielle, you are loved. That just, sorry. It just gets to my heart.